So here in the front circuit of the room, we are doing a lot of drills for backward rolls. First station over here, we're going to put our hands on the P-bars and just do a little donkey kick, yeehaw, and another one, yeehaw, and one last one, yeehaw. And then we're going to come to the bar and we're going to do a big bear crawl all the way up. And then we're going to come to the mat, and this is the spotted station. For taller kids, they're going to lay down right there. They're going to lay back. The coach is going to put their hand on the student's belly and then tell them to kick over their legs to the floor. It's okay if they put their head on the floor and then stretch up. And shorter kids, you should just take the mat and push it out right there and have them sit up on top of the mat there. Good. Then you're going to come to the balance beam. And they're just going to dip their toes under the balance beam to grab a fish and give it to the shark to eat. And then they're going to dip their toes again and give the sharks some food to eat. There's lots of fish under the balance beam. They're all hiding there because they don't want the sharks to see them, but we're going to help the sharks out. And then we'll stretch up so tall, straight body, and safety stop. And then they're going to come to the balance beam. They'll put their hands on the floor, the beanbag on their belly, and they're going to walk all the way down until the end. Hopefully they won't lose their beanbag as often as Coach Malka. And for the kids who are less advanced, Coach Malka, if you don't mind turning around to show us, they are going to put their hands on the balance beam behind them and their feet in front. That makes it a lot easier. For most of your 3-year-old classes, you probably want to do it like this. Then they're going to come to the next mat. They're going to sit down on the mat. They're going to put the monster in between either their feet or their knees. Either one is fine. Then they're going to lay down and put their pizza hands on the floor and try to bring the monster over their head. And for the less advanced kids, you can skip the pizza hands and just work on, yeah, exactly. Just put their hands behind their head and toes over. Bye-bye, monster, and come back. So for your parent taught and 3-year-old classes, they should just put their hands on their head. And for the next station, they're going to put their feet on the baby beam and their hands on the floor. You can also draw some smiley faces for their hands. And they're going to walk their feet all the way down. And that's the stations. So for the first transition after the first circuit, we can review our pizza delivery hands. So we have our pizza pies, and we bring our pizza pies all the way up to the sky, and then the coach can put some pressure on each student's hands and practice going up and down. And for the second transition, after you finish the back circuit, we'll do also a little simple, everyone sits with their back against the wall, and then they put their pizza pie hands on by their sides, and then they put the pizzas into the wall, smash your pizzas into the wall. And then they can turn around and look at all of the different pizza colors that they put on the wall. So that's the first and second transition. Anything I missed, Malka?
That's it.
Okay, great. And over here at the first station in the back circuit, the student is going to lay down with their head in between the little space and their pizza hands on the floor at the side of their heads. And then you're going to tell them, when I say go, kick your toes over your nose. 1, 2, 3, go. And they have to bring their toes all the way to the floor and stretch up. Then on the next station, they're going to stand on one frog, choose which eyes they want to cover, and jump to the next frog. The next station, they're going to lay down. They're going to hold their hands on the bar, and they're going to try to get their toes to the balloon. And you need to make sure to set this up right for the kid's size. So you might want to grab a child and adjust it accordingly before class starts. Over here, they're going to do their big bear crawl, and when they get to the telescope, they're going to peek their eye inside of the telescope, see what's down there, and then they're going to get to the next telescope and look inside, and then they're going to keep going all the way down. And then when they come to the next bar, they're going to put their hands on the bar, feet up on the mat, and they're going to bring their nose to the balloon 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then they're going to come to the next bar, and they're going to put their hands on the bar, their feet up on top of the blue, and they're going to glide out. And at the rings, they're going to take a beanbag. They're going to put it on the floor. Then they're going to put their hands on the rings, the beanbag in between their feet, and they're going to swing, and they're going to try to get the beanbag all the way into the hula hoop. Last but not least, they come up the steps one at a time. Come up onto the trampoline in a doggy position, and they're going to do the same thing they did last week, but they're going to do it backwards. So make sure to move your hands first and then your feet. Hands, feet, hands, feet, until you get to the end, and then jump your doggy backwards into the ocean. And that's the back circuit.